Yeah, what's good guys, it's Cahmron. Today I'll be showing you how to make a creative mid-slashing eraser build in NBA 2K26. Shout out to Ridiculous, he had set this name over on X, and then everybody in the Discord had kind of worked together to create a refined version, and then I messed with that version a little bit more. So to make this creative mid-slashing eraser, you're going to want to be a 6'11" power forward. I went 212 pounds with a 7'1" wingspan. It's really important you go power forward on this because of that 212 pound weight. That enables you to get 68 speed with ball, which gives you bronze lightning launch, which you'll be able to max +2 to give yourself gold lightning launch at 6'11", which is really crazy. There's a lot of really interesting cap requirements on this build. For some reason, you can't max out this speed, so if you max out the speed to 79, it's actually going to change the build name. Just a lot of really interesting ratings that kind of need to be where they are in order to hold this creative mid-slashing eraser build. But looking at the stats, you have an 86 close shot, an 82 driving layup, an 87 driving dunk, an 81 standing dunk, and a 90 post control. So this 90 post control and this 82 driving layup are actually required for the creative archetype name. So you got to go 82 layup. This can go up to like 85, 90, kind of wherever you want it to go. But being 6'11", it's not like you can get the LeBron layups at 87 or anything like that. So I just wanted to lower this to as low as we could while still holding on to that creative name. You do have silver posterizer, and you do have contact dunks. And as you see right there, the build can get pro contacts off 1 and off 2 with just a few caps. You've got 81 standing dunk for silver rise up. Really high post control. You are, once you get your mid-range to 90, be able to have Hall of Fame Post Fade Phenom. And from there, you know, if you want something like Hall of Fame Post Up Poet, you can get that with caps. Looking at the shooting, you have an 85 mid-range, gives you silver Deadeye. You also have silver set shot. You're going to be able to have silver shifty shooter and Hall of Fame Post Fade Phenom, as well as gold set shot once this midi goes up to 90. You're going to be able to have bronze limitless as well once you add some caps to 3-point. Free throw, it's at a 61. Potentially you could always lower something to try to get this up. But for me, I kind of think low free throw is worth it with a build name like this. You got an 83 pass accuracy with few caps. You'll be able to have gold break starter on this build. Just something I like to try to have on some of my 5s oriented 4s and 5s. 74 ball handle is needed for the name. 68 speed with ball, this gives you bronze lighting launch, which I really like at the power forward spot for these 6'11s. Defensively, you're looking at a 74 interior, a 72 perimeter. To be honest, this is just kind of a floater attribute, so if you did want to drop this down on free throw, you could. You have a 52 steal. With caps, you should be able to get this to like the 73 range, I believe. 84 block for silver high flying denier, silver paint patroller. 55 O-board. 80 defensive rebound for silver rebound chaser, silver box out beast. 76 speed, which you will be able to get to 79 with caps, but again, you cannot raise this in the builder, or else it's going to end up giving you a different build name. 73 agility, 79 strength for silver post powerhouse, and 83 vertical for Hall of Fame pogo stick, with the ability to go 88 for legend. So overall on this build, I think it's very well rounded. I think you're going to be an elite shooter. Post fades are really nice this year, and the ability to do that at 6'11" is also going to be very convenient for you. I like that this build is not minimum wingspan as well. You do basically go minimum weight to get the 68 speed with ball. If you don't care about that, you can lower this if you want to try to get 85 defensive rebound. But for me, a big plus with these 6'11" power forwards is the ability to get bronze lighting launch, so I kind of feel like you may as well do that. Great shooting potential with a 90 midi, 83 3 ball. Got your contact dunks, some mashing, drop stepping ability, and gold float game, which you can max +2 for legend float game, which is going to be really nasty with the BAM floater. Great playmaking overall, and once you have gold break starter, going to be even better. Defense is really not that bad for this build name, in my opinion. Creative mid-slashing eraser, generally you see a name like that, you know, you don't really expect it to have any defense, and I think this is fairly switchable. With good interior, good block, you will be able to get lanes with caps, be a great secondary defensive rebounder, and obviously physical-wise, you're pretty much maxed out, could easily max out your speed and max out your vertical. Looking at your shades, you've got shades of Evan Mobley, Anthony Davis, and Amare Stoudemire, and this comes out as a creative mid-slashing eraser. So let's go ahead and check out the cap breakers on this build. Kind of just things I would target on this build, really. So looking at these caps, you do get a 60 steel with just one cap, which is going to be really nice, give you bronze interceptor. And then that's it. You can't get silver interceptor, but you do get bronze with one cap, which I think you definitely could work with. You get a nice offensive rebound boost, so if you do want to increase that, you can. You can get this speed upgraded from 79 to 76 with 2 caps. You get a nice vertical boost to go 85, 86, 87, 88, so you can go 88 with 4 caps. Got a really nice passing boost to go 85, 87. Get a free throw boost, driving dunk boost, so 1 cap is going to be able to get you to 89. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think things I would target, obviously, you've got a non-boosted mid-range, so you're going to need to put 5 caps, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is kind of up to you. Personally, I would do this, but let's say you don't. You got 10 caps, 11 caps, 12, and I think from there with 12 caps, it's kind of up to you what you want to do. Again, I would target this speed for sure, just to be as quick as you can, because you are minimum weight, so you may as well take advantage of that. And then I'd probably target offensive rebound. Potentially could target your close shot to try to get this up to 92 as well. Or you could always target your driving layup to maybe try to get something like gold physical finisher on this build. But I think overall the caps are really nice on this build, and you don't need a ton of them for the build to really be viable, in my opinion. Again, your core is your mid-range and your 3-ball. And then once you have your mid-range and your 3-ball where you want it, you know, you got the 83-3, the 90 midi. From there, it's really fully up to you what you want to do with caps. You may not even want 89 driving dunk. You may just want to go 60 steal and then focus on your offensive rebound, focus on your vertical, focus on your speed. And I think this build gives you a lot of really nice cap breaker options. And again, being a creative mid-slashing eraser is just such a unique, cool archetype name, in my opinion. Specialization-wise, I would probably go shooting on this build. And then what I would do, once I have my gold set shot, is I would run gold set shot at max +2 that to go legend. And then what I probably would do is throw on something like gold Deadeye as well. Alternatively, you could run legend Post Fade Phenom and legend set shot if you want, because your Post Fade is going to go up to Hall of Fame once you get that 90 midi. I think that would make you a really solid 3-level scorer with a really unique name. Takeover-wise, what I would do is probably just be boring and boost like my defensive rebound by 10, so that would give you a 90 defensive rebound. And then I'd probably throw sharp take on this. Alternatively, you could always increase your block by 15. So at 84, that's going to go ahead and give you 99 block. I would pair that with sharp take as well. Again, it's just going to help you overall with some of your pull-up middies. Going to help you obviously from knocking down threes. And I just think it's a really, really solid takeover for this build. Besides that, you know, I think you probably could look at speed with ball with a +15, or your ball handle. But probably, I think a +15 speed with ball plus sharp take to help with your midi fades could make this build pretty fun. Those are probably the takeovers I'd run. Just kind of a generic like 3-point booster, rebounding booster, block booster, and speed with ball booster would probably be the 4 I would do, and I would probably run sharp take with all of those. But yeah, that's the build. It is a creative mid-slashing eraser, 6'11 power forward, gold lightning launch, legend set shot, legend post fade, really nice rim protection, great secondary rebounder, contact dunks, and one of the more unique archetype names in the game being that creative tag at the start of the build. So if you want to be different and you're wanting to run a 6'11 power forward, they're becoming really popular right now. Definitely check this one out. Really, really playable stats. And I think if you want to get into post scoring in a really easy, digestible way, this build could help you do that with your post fades. You've still got your contact dunks, your dribbling, your defense. I mean, really, this build can do pretty much everything. And again, it's got such a clean name. So if you enjoyed the video, appreciate you. Drop a like, drop a sub. That's all I got. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace.